Hey everybody, welcome back, and this is my review of the new Tier 8 French premium medium tank, the Bat-Chatillon Bourrasque, if that's pronounced correctly anyway. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoy this, so let's strap ourselves in and get to work. Okay, here we go. As you can see, it's a nice looking little tank. It gets regular matchmaking, so it sees up to tier 10. 50% silver bonus, 10% XP bonus. I mean, the strengths of this tank are primarily the fact it's a light tank in disguise. It's got a stonkingly good engine at 310 horsepower, which means it can hit 62 kmh reliably and consistently. I often find myself outpacing light tanks from the start. Okay, hull traverse 40 degrees, yeah. Turret traverse 44. Gun depression is pretty paff at 6, but as we all know, I like my gun depression to be in the double digits. Elevation is not great either at 13. Okay, the gun, it's got a 105mm gun, which is very nice. Downsides, it's a 2-round autoloader. Now that means it's going to have a rate of fire of 4.13 rounds a minute, a clip reload time of 27 seconds, and a intra-clip reload of 2 seconds. Max ammo 36, which isn't much. Penetration on its standard rounds is 190 and 240 on its primo. Now, bad things about this tank. Ignoring the armor issue, because armor's pretty much redundant these days. Yeah, it's got an aim time of 3.2 seconds, which is appalling. I mean, an aim time that bad, you can pretty much start aiming, go and make yourself a cup of tea, come back, and you'll still be waiting for the reticule to zero in. Combine that with an accuracy of 0.42. Yeah, you're going to have to do a lot of your work at close to medium range. So ideally 100 to 150. You can get away with 100-meter shots, but given the amount of spaced armor and angled armor, your regular rounds will really stand a high chance of vanishing or doing no damage. Your gun alpha is 360, which is quite respectable. Just be careful, because French guns do like to troll you, so they do like to roll low occasionally. Now, the best thing about this tank, other than its maneuverability, is its camo rating. It's obscene. Fully equipped with your camouflage, silent driving, the green thumb, or whatever it's called these days, and yeah, pretty much all the sneaky stealthy stuff. You can get it down to around 255 to 260 meters, which is well down there with light tanks and tank destroyers. As an example, the Charioteer and the Excalibur have got camo ratings of 260 and 240 respectively. So yeah, this thing is just a slightly bigger light tank, and you can play it to those strengths. I mean, equipment wise, I tend to load up for camo, although equally you can go with gun lane drive to help improve some of your accuracy. Now this tank really does excel at assassinating people. Although it does have that slow reload on its clip, I find what you can do is you can splurt your 2 rounds, and then you can just move somewhere else to relocate, and by the time you get there, quite often you've got your next clip all lined up. So you can be quite consistently dishing out the damage. Just be very aware that you are a very, very squishy target. Even bottom tier tanks can give you a hard time. This was one of my first games in this tank actually, and it's going quite well, as you can see. Favourable matchmaking. I'm trying to make use of the manoeuvrability as much as possible and getting around. Oh, this could be bad. This move here never goes well for me. Boom, assassinate him. Ooh. Yeah, I mean a tier 2 or a tier 3 tank could take you out. This thing's armour is so bad. And your hit points aren't really great. I mean, what, 1,250? You see how well it holds its speed though, even climbing that slope. It can be a bit sluggish on some soft terrain though. Which means it can turn a bit like a bus, but not as bad as the Ram Panzer. I mean, the Panzer 4.5, when it got nerfed, its terrain handling stats got tweaked a bit, so it turns atrociously now compared to what it used to. Waiting to reload, waiting to reload. Now in this game, I believe I'm not running any of the stealth skills or anything. I've got the a 3-skill crew, one of the random Halloween ones plugged in. I see I've managed an easy 2k damage so far. Trying to figure out where to go. I know where the reds are, though. Obviously you can see them on the map. And I'm kind of hoping I can just nip around here and get some more shots in before accelerating off. Ooh, bad life choices. Bad life choices. Bad life choices. No. Oh, I'm going to die any second now. Aha! Here's me feeling smug. And woo, I got away! Also where there is a T-29 somewhere. See if I can go clip him. Again, just use that manoeuvrability, move around. Be careful, some of the small bumps really can throw you around like a ragdoll. Not as much as some of the light tanks, but still quite a bit. Yeah, look at him, knows where I am. I'm not going to get in a fight with that. Loading premium. As you can see in this, I get away with a lot of auto-aim firing. Which, you know, it can be quite passable. Ah yes, I think this is where I'm hoping the T-29's gone in the other direction. Oh. The thing is, I knew at the time the T-29 was waiting for me. But, yeah, I ignored my instincts and I paid for it. So yeah, not an amazing game, but, you know, racked up the damage. I did manage to contribute quite well to the team. Okay, Himmelsdorf. Nothing like taking what's effectively a light tank into a big city map. This was also one of my early games. It was in my first 3, I think. Relatively good matchmaking. I decided that I was going to go up to the hill. You know, I've got that really good, quite good acceleration, but good top speed. Get up there quite quickly, then hopefully I can stop the reds from getting up there. Flash their sixth sense, that type of thing. Just keep the hill contested while my slow allies come up. But apparently everybody wants to go up there, including these slow turretless tank destroyers, because that's where you want them, is on top of a hill where they can get circled easily, as opposed to playing their role a little bit better. Come on, get out of my way! Here I go. I am a map twitcher. I'm always twitching to big map. It's a habit I picked up a long time ago. Okay, so no baddies on the hill. See if I can shoot down into the marketplace on those roads. Usually you can get quite a few good shots from up here. Ooh, we have it. We have a victim. Okay. Now remember, even bottom tier tanks can pwn your ass horribly because you've got no armour. Use him as a shield. Get out of my way. 1, 2. That's that one gone. Reload, reload, reload. Keep moving. Now, one of the things you can do, even when you have got that long reload, aside from relocating somewhere else or hiding, is you can put pressure on strategic areas. You can distract the Reds. They won't know that you're reloading, so if they've got 2 targets to choose instead of 1, it's going to cause them to hesitate, which is always good, while your ally then gets his shots off. Just be careful that you don't get killed doing it. So zip around here. Obviously, as you can see, I've got great map knowledge here. And I drive like a pro. Yeah, I don't think I would have passed the Turkey Tank School of Tank Driving if there was one. Come on, let me kill somebody. Oh. This is a good example of... Okay. Oh, it does kill him. Okay. No, big ugly TD. Running away, losing health. Now, ideally I should take this corner really quite nicely and just run up the hill, but instead I decide to smash into a rock like a spoon. And here comes that TD. Oh, he can smell blood. Crawling away, don't shoot me. What am I doing? I have no idea why I decided to go backwards. So little health. Now, from this point, I was clenching a lot. I was expecting to explode any moment now. But I believe this little TD saves my ass. Thank you, TD. I take back everything bad I said about the turrets TDs. Now, stupidly, I tried to go back down here. Whereas realistically, I've got the mobility and the speed. I could have just gone all the way up the top and come back down along the one line. Instead, I sit here faffing around waiting for this tank to move for far too long. And basically, every second I'm sitting here is a second I'm not putting rounds into the enemy. I might as well not be in the game at this point. Okay, here we go. Let's go do this. Tanky, 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 tank. Creepy, creepy. Can I get a shot? No, he's dead. We're doing well. Reversing, reversing. Ooh, what's... Ah, and I'm dead. Killed by a turretless TD. We managed to clinch the victory in the end. It came down to one of our TDs versus one of their TDs, I think. So yeah, not a bad match. Love the little invisible corpse glitch there. So yeah, even with a low skill crew, again, it's that 2,500 threshold. I find that if I'm not really putting a lot of effort in, that's what I seem to be getting in this tank. It's 2.5k damage. When I'm actually making an effort, I can get over 3k, almost 4k, which it's all right, but I know there are people out there doing 5-6k games. I think a 3k game is a 3rd class. So yeah, let's go to the scores. Here we go, 2,699. That's not bad. It's more than my hit points, which is always good. Now, Kasarin. Yeah, it's not one of my favourite maps. If it looks big, but it always seems to play like it's a small map for some reason. But you do get some opportunities to really throw your tank around if you've got a mobile tank. Now, oddly enough, the tanks I'm most concerned with are the platoon of lower tier tanks, because they've got some pretty big guns on them. Now I'll try to see where our light tanks are going, because generally you don't want to be going where all the light tanks are going. What the hell was that noise? Is that meant to be an eagle? This is still running with the 3-man crew. 3-man crew? Sorry, 3-skill crew. With nothing of any particular use on it. What have I got? Gun lane drive, maybe? Vents. I might actually have a repair kit on at this point. In my first game, my second game, I believe it was on Pilsen. And I got clipped by some high-X, and so much stuff got damaged. It was terrible. The tank literally turned into a lower armoured slug. So I thought that might help. Okay, drop back here, reload. Now, I take far too long to move from here. You see, I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going to go. And again, I'm not entirely comfortable with this map. As you can see by my amazing map knowledge here, of, oh, I should go this way. And, oh, no, which way do I go? Now I notice there's a red contesting the cap. So, I'll head off over there. See if I can sweep in like a hero. Dump my 2 and run off. Hopefully he'll be too busy brawling with the other tanks to pay any attention to me. So I get over here and realise there's a lot more reds than I thought there was. Ow! That's gonna need some ointment. Stole that one. Ooh, that one connected. That's good. Now it's run like hell. Zigzag, zigzag. Hide behind your friends. Okay, now my plan is to sweep around the back of the red, sort of kind of up towards where they spawned in. I also know the platoon of lower tier tanks were probably going to be holding back over here somewhere, and hopefully I can run in and murder some of them. Come on. I think I take some nice air actually in a minute. Here we go. Victim selected. That shot does nothing. That shot hits. That can happen a lot if you're being lazy and using right bumper. Woohoo! And yeah, auto-aiming all the time. Now at this point, I'm planning on trying to distract this red tank so he doesn't pick on the other light tank. But he's quite focused, and I think he kills my friend. And I get in that last shot. And it does look like I was doing nothing to save my friend. Up I go. Bit more air. Oh yeah. I've no idea what I was hoping with that shot. No idea where it went. And now they punish me for it. Yeah, you've always got to be aware of your terrain in tanks like this. Know where all the little hills and gullies are. So you can use them to their best advantage and break lines of fire onto your tank. Come on, I want to go in there and kill him. Oh, no idea where that one went. And boom, got him. See, I must admit, I am getting a lot better at paying attention to the layout of the terrain. Especially the little dips and gullies. It doesn't take much to break somebody's aim on you. Now here I go. Realistically, I think I should have gone after these heavy tanks instead of going after those lower tier ones. And boom, steal that last kill. Yeah, second place. Again, not a particularly high damage game, but you get to see how mobile the tank is and how well it does operate as an executor. So here we go, Fisherman's Bay, one of my favourite maps. Very good matchmaking again. My biggest concern is the pack of light tanks on the enemy team. Packs of light tanks can ruin your day, especially since the light tank changes all those years ago now. As you can see from the get-go, I'm able to keep pace with the Vanguard quite nicely, which means you can get into trouble really, really quickly. This was my first match with my 9-skill crew. It's got all of the camo perks, and I've got camo net equipped on the tank. Now I pull back here. My original plan was to race ahead, find a bush and kimp the bush. But yeah, those light tanks, they're far too active for my liking. And a pack of light tanks can really ruin your day. Now, I don't normally take this side of the map. I prefer either doing the middle ridge or the town. So, unfortunately, my unfamiliarity with it, and yeah, I don't know why, I was just dithering a lot. I waste far too much time sitting here going, oh, what shall I do, what shall I do? And every second I sit here is a second I could have been distracting the enemy, I could have been engaging them, actually contributing to the match. At this point I might as well have been AFK. Oh, terrible driving there. As you can see, I am my own worst critic. But all criticism is good if you can reflect off of it and learn. Okay, decide to push up. Ooh. There we go, can I get you? Decide to risk it, and I hit. Which, and I'm spotted, so I pull back. Find somewhere else I can pop up and shoot. Now realistically this could have been a good opportunity to reload, but I don't. Again, I'm not pushing. I really am doing nothing. Okay. Nice hit there. Yeah, this is more like it, playing the field. Use the train, use the manoeuvrability. Try to push these reds back over the hill. Boom. 2 shots, 2 hits. Ooh. And then circle back round. A juicy target. Kill the peer. Oh, somebody else got him. Basically my aim was to try to help keep the reds pent up in one area. So pushing back the light tanks and the medium tanks which are coming up the ridge. I don't care about that big column of reds heading towards our cap. They can stay over there. We've got enough numbers left that we can either take their circle or just sit on the ridge and shoot them. Still got all my health, which is quite nice. It was pretty much around this point here where I noticed I had all my health left, and I decided I should play a bit more aggressively. Finally, just in time to lose some health. Creepy, creepy, creepy. Now, I know I've got 260 odd meters of camo, but I'm a total scrub when it comes to taking the time and learning other tanks' view ranges. Nice hit. Something spotted me. I'm not too bothered right now. The terrain's quite nicely in my favour. Just pull back there in case it's some big high alpha heavy sitting down by our circle. Creepy, creepy. Well, where our circle used to be before the update. Now you can see I'm starting to contemplate executing that light tank which is sitting there. Nice shot there. He's got low health, so I know if I've got both my rounds I should be able to take him. Let's start moving in. And somebody else gets him. So now it's race along and take out these heavies. Now I was going to sweep around this direction, but after seeing the last green over there die, I decided that's a bit of a bad choice. So I opt to head into town and circle along the dockside. Then I noticed this little Draugen who's decided to die. I've no idea where that shot went. See, I know he's going to be looking at me because he knows I'm low health. And I'm happy with that because that means he's not taking the time to shoot my ally. Giving him time to kill the dragon. Now, despite this tank's pretty poor accuracy, I have found you can get some nice long shots in. No idea where that went. Boom. I mean, it's inaccurate, but it's not erratically inaccurate, if you get what I mean. So let's see how well I did. Victory, second place. Yay! The little Vanguard came first. I need to pick up a Vanguard, actually. It's a very nice tank. Okay. 3,000 damage. 1,000 assisted. So yeah, not bad. Yeah, any other tank that'd be good. In this tank, it's only a third. Okay, so in summary, the Bat-Chatillon Bourrasque. It's a keeper, in my opinion. It's fragile, but it's got that high mobility, that high speed, great camo rating. It straddles that line between medium tank and light tank really nicely. Yes, it has its flaws. I think it could maybe do with a buff to its aim time or its accuracy. I find it rather odd that it seems to sacrifice everything in exchange for getting what, mobility? I mean, usually you'd find a tank with, you know, that high alpha, low reload would have a, you know, either better accuracy or a better aim time, but this seems to not get any of that. Anyway, I think it's definitely worth the 7k. Now, hopefully YouTube and my laptop are going to work together and upload this video properly. This is my third go. The first two attempts had horrible glitches in. Please comment, give me your feedback, like, subscribe. If you don't, you suck. And take care, guys, and I'll see you all in game.